until somebody kicked their ass out.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's your boy LIE. Welcome back to Box Den. We about to get to it. Oh my God, my boy, that boy Will is back. Let's do it.
You understand what I'm talking about?
Hype me up.
Say, bro, look, the people have spoken. They saying that these fast food prices then got crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got McDonald's money? That's what my mama used to say. You know what I'm saying? When she did say I remember them times because it was not often, bro. Let's get into it, man.
Is it just me, or are fast food, fast casual places just getting so out of hand? Tell me how. We just left Jersey Mike's. I got one sandwich, a giant sandwich, the biggest one they have, but double meat, and 2 bags of chips. It was $32 for a sandwich. $32.
Nah, man, for real. Somebody talk to me, bro. Real talk. I got to get some understanding, bro. Is Jersey Mike's like that? They got one in Metairie. I ain't never been to it, but are they like that? Is it good?
Alright, I ain't gonna pause all the time. I know people hate that. I went to Jersey Mike's and I had it one time. And I don't think Jersey Mike's is all like that. But I'm from LI, and in LI, where I'm at in Suffolk County, we dealing with some heroes. I'm on the east end. I like to shout out TJ Heroes, man. Facts. And it's worth the bread. But we gonna get into this.
I don't know, dog. It's just something like sandwiches and stuff, man. Like, I'm an old school Subway type of dude, and I barely eat that. That's once in a blue moon. Is it worth $32 for the extra meat? That's what she said. She want extra meat and extra big. That's what she said. I'm not putting words in her mouth. She said that.
$32.
Bad the economy has gotten. I need you to understand that 10 years ago, that's not a long time, by the way.
Wasn't.
10 years ago at Chick-fil-A, okay?
Chick-fil-A?
They used to have a meal, a combo meal. I think it was either the number 1 or the number 3. The entire meal, the sandwich, the drink, the fries, the large, by the way.
I'm gonna take your word for
Large
it.
drink, large fries, sandwich.
How much was it?
Together cost $6.66.
Claude, have mercy.
Once they realized that, because they were like, "Oh no, Jesus don't like that. We can't do that." They made it 1 cent more. This combo cost $6.67.
It makes sense. 666. They wouldn't want that. They gotta add. You still low down and dirty. Why go up? You could have went down to 665. Nah.
I don't want to do it, but I gotta be that guy. Listen, big boy. Yo, Will, you my man. My older brother name is Will. Look, it's business, man. Business 101. You never go down. Always go up.
Y'all ain't getting a pass for that one, bro. I was almost with y'all, and then I thought about it. They could have went 1 cent the opposite way. They weren't showing love like you really thought they was.
$6.67. 2 days ago, I attempted to go to Chick-fil-A and get that exact same meal. It was $17. This is the bad.
I want to say this real quick. I've noticed, because I'm a fast food connoisseur, not eating. I work at a lot of them. I worked at everything. But anyway, value meals. There are no such thing as value meals anymore. Do y'all remember value meals? Man, do y'all remember the dollar menu? Somebody pull up the dollar menu. The dollar menu. What happened to the you know what? I'm going to mess around and go over here and find the dollar menu and show it to y'all in a minute. But anyway, the dollar menu, where is it?
Damn. So, in other words, every 3 years, that bitch went up like $6, bro, because $18, that's what 17 is close to. How many times does 6 go into 18 class? let's remember our times tables. That's why I always tell my kids, man, listen, bro, if y'all master your timetable, well, they've mastered it since, but if you master your timetable, division becomes easy. Foundation, baby. I built these kids brick by brick, dog. But nah, we really becoming our parents, bro, complaining about how shit used to be cheap. Man,
Whoa. What's that? I just put.
That's when you really get the experience, like, damn, bro, shit used to real life be cheap back in the day. Rent.
Just went to KFC. Got a small tater wedge and a small starry. What the grand total, you might ask? $6.40.
What are you?
Who do I need to contact about?
See, that's what I'm talking about, the dollar menu. What happened to the dollar menu? I remember going to places like that. I even remember when KFC used to do it because I think McDonald's started first. So KFC started doing it. And they had the value menu. You can go over there and buy you one small wedge for $1 and change and one small drink for like $1 or $2. That was that. But no, it was like $1. It was $1 and change. Because you can go there with like it was like $2.80 something. Both of them. What happened?
About this. $2.99 for the wedge. Reasonable. $2.99 for the drink. Unreasonable. Oh, I see the problem. I asked for a small star. They gave me medium. MD. I don't like overpaying for stuff, y'all. It puts a bad feeling in my bones. I don't like it. Especially, okay, let me taste the wedges. And let me see if let me taste the starry first, because this is.
All right, now that was the last draw. Yo, listen, bruh. I'm a dark-skinned bruh. Bruh, y'all can barely see me. We don't like them. We don't like them yellow, high yellow. We don't like them. Let me understand you something, bruh. We black, bruh. Homie, yo, when we was coming up, dark-skinned people, we got left out of everything, man. All you yellow, high yellow, got close to the crib. We was in the field. Straight cheddar. Y'all was so cute. Look at that cute little babe. Look at his skin. Yeah, look at that little dark skin. That was me. We ain't never liked y'all yellow mother, cause we couldn't get down with y'all. We wasn't down with Albie Shore, alright? Blacker the berry, sweeter the juice. I'm getting tired of you saying that about black people, man. Black brothers, we don't like yellow. Yo, bro, I got a whole bunch of black bros, bro. We dark, like African dark. And they don't like no yellow bros, bro. They got attitude problems. Real cheese. We don't like them pissed on people. Talk to me.
$1 million right here. Not worth it. I would say worth $1.50 at best. Worth $3? No. I'm gonna give these $2.50. That means my grand total should have been $4.
Say, bro.
What do y'all think? Fast food is getting ridiculous. I remember one time I went to McDonald's and I ordered a double cheeseburger meal, right? She says the total $8 and something. I said, oh no, ma'am. I said I ordered a double cheeseburger meal, not a Big Mac, not a quarter pounder. I said I ordered a double cheeseburger. She said, ma'am, that is the double cheeseburger price.
And that used to be $3.80 something because when you added the tax, I worked at McDonald's. It came out to $4.15.
Bitch, I'm somebody. Child, I don't deserve this treatment.
What? Anyway.
Say, dog, you know what? The other day when I did the black business is getting expensive video and all that kind of stuff, people was like, man, but you'll go to Applebee's and spend money over there and spend $30. Man, nigga, do you know Applebee's is running a $9.99 special? You get a drink.
Yo, real cheddar, what he talking about? I just talked to y'all because I did the reaction to that. Yo, I just talked to y'all. Yo, me and like one of my baby moms, we would go out some places. Yo, son, I'm telling you, there's like, I don't know which one it is right now. I can't think of it. I said it on the last one. But, I smoke, bro. But, check it, bro. It's cheaper to go to those places than it is to go to McDonald's or Burger King now. That's crazy. It's cheaper to go to Applebee's than it is to go to Taco Bell. How does that work? And have y'all noticed The entertainment purposes only. Nothing what I'm saying is true. And besides, you already know my content. I'm high. Yo, listen. You ever notice how dull the Burger King, McDonald's, and Wendy's are now versus, I'll just say, 15 years ago? 15 years ago. It was bright like the bright that's coming across here. You would see the sign. Like that would light up the street. Now I ride past your McDonald's. You gotta turn your brights on to see the street. Yo, it's crazy.
A burger, fries, nigga. Go get that same meal at McDonald's. You gonna pay $20, man, for a Big Mac. I know they got a special going on. 2 for $25 deal. Look, 2 for $25. You and your girlfriend can't even go to Burger King and get 2 Whopper meals for this price, dog. Look, $11.99. Can y'all see that? Look, $11.99 for this burger, bro. You get 2 for $25, nigga. Man, if I just go to... Watch this. I'm gonna mess y'all head up, man. On average, right now, if I wanted to get a Big Mac with a large fry and a large drink from McDonald's in 2026, April, how much would that cost me? Bro, it shouldn't even be close to the price that Applebee's is charging. That's a whole full-service restaurant. You go in, order your food, you get tips, you get service. They come and refill your drink, they clean your table, they give you silverware, they give you everything. You go through a drive-thru at McDonald's and you paying the same amount. Come on now, make it make sense, bro. Food to
$9. And that, my friends, is a lie. Because I'm here to tell you, McDonald's value meal, that Big Mac meal, yeah, all right, that's about $14, $15, bro. Real cheddar. You almost paying $20 for that meal. That's in New York.
expensive now.
Whoa, man, amazing.
The era of the end of fast food, because with the prices nowadays, who's going to continue to justify being able to eat food that you already know is not good for you?
Right.
And also pay a lot for it.
We need to talk about how much a 6-inch Subway sandwich costs, because apparently I've been living under a rock. This weekend we went to the mall in Illinois to go to the Nike clearance store because it's the cheapest place to get shoes for our kids. Please, don't take that from me. I need it. We're gonna make a special thing. We're gonna have lunch at the food court. I have 3 very young kids. I pay for 3 kids in daycare. We don't go out to eat. All right, let me just get a turkey sub. My fave, I'll go to Subway. Subway ruined themselves with the $5 footlong because
I don't know about anybody else's mall, but malls are in Suffolk County. Malls are the equivalent of movie theaters. All right? If you get what I'm saying, you picking up what I'm putting down. You don't buy popcorn at the movie theater. I mean, who does that? Unless you got buku bread. You know how much popcorn is in the movie theater? It's double of what it is just because it's at the movie theater. It's the same way at that food court. You can go to, we did this. We went to this, I don't know if I'm going to say this name right. I know I'm a butcher, but the Sabraro, we went to the one in the mall. Yo, first of all, the pizza is not even the same size, right? And I'm paying double in the food court. But when you go to the one that's not in the mall, it's half of what you're paying in the mall. Because I guess, my humble opinion, this is just my opinion, entertainment purpose only, I believe that you are paying for the food court itself.
now that's what everyone expects. But I'm like, okay, it used to be $5 for 12 inches. So surely it's going to be $5 for 6 inches, right? Inflation can't be that bad.
Oh, no, it's bad.
That's 6-inch sub. I just got a sub. No drink, no chips, nothing. A turkey sub.
$10.
Turkey, cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, onions, mayo.
Oh, you put the whole ball in that bit.
$10. $10. 10.
She put every ingredient on there.
10. I'm choking up just thinking about it now. See ya never, Subway. See ya never. I'm never coming back.
$10.
One, because it's...
Yo, $10. Yo, $5. $5. What the hell happened? What happened? Subway, what happened? Half of your woo-wee.
It's not even that good. $10? You're out of your mind.
And look, I'm gonna keep it real, cause y'all scared to say it. I ain't scared to say it, bro. Let's be real, bro. When you go in there, dog, the Indian people be stingy as hell with the ingredients, bro. I swear they act like, come on, now you can put
Facts,
another
you
tomato
talking
on
that
there,
real
brother. You put one
fact.
tomato in the center of a 12-inch sandwich, bro. Fill
It's
the
not
damn
even a
bitch
whole
up with
tomato.
some.
It's a half tomato. 'Cause don't
And they
use
take an
whole
attitude
tomatoes,
with you,
know
bro.
what I'm saying?
And you know it ain't me being nothing, bro. Every time you go into a Subway, bro, it's all Indian people that own it, dog. Let's be real. You don't see no white and black people working. Not where I live. I don't know about y'all, but man, they got the Subway franchise off the hook.
Yeah, they got that locked in LI too, buddy.
And they selfish with them ingredients too, boy. They not playing no games. You know what, bro? I'm gonna take it further, man. When I used to sell cars, man, I had to deal with 2 or 3 Indian men, boy. They the worst to deal with, because guess what? They don't give a shit about your commission. Oh no, the Indian dudes is why I got a lot of respect for them. They gonna negotiate until somebody kick their ass out the dealership. They get kicked out of dealerships a lot because the dealership can't make no money off them niggas, man. It is what it is.
Becoming so irrationally expensive that even I'm starting to question the prices. And I say that as someone who lives under the guise of, well, I gotta get it anyway, right? So like if it's gas or food, I really don't question it because it's a necessity for me to live. What am I gonna say? I'm not gonna eat food. And I just got food from Popeyes, and all that's not necessarily a necessity. 3 chicken tenders.
No, she chatting right now. No, that is not a necessity at all. Popeyes is not a necessity. All you youngins out there, let me explain something to you YNs, bruh. Fast food is not food is a necessity. Fast food is not. That's a luxury. Take your behind to your local Piggly Wiggly or wherever the hell y'all at and buy some food, man. Learn how to cook anything other than a microwave.
There's a side and a drink. It's $18.
Man, no way.
18?
Can someone explain to me?
That's why I'm glad I got a Popeyes plug. God damn it, I get Popeyes for free. Shit, I'm playing for it. Got a damn paying for it.
Capping to Five Guys. I went there the other day for 2 people.
First of all, he just said 5 Guys. I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm in LI, New York, Suffolk County. You already know. Jeez. Listen, 5 Guys? Yo, bro, we go to 5 Guys like every 4 or 6 months, bro. 5 Guys is like, I'm an advocate of when I used to eat burgers, when I used to eat meat. Like, I'm a big burger guy. I love burgers. Well, I did. But 5 Guys, worth every penny. But God help them. I tell you what, at 5 Guys, McDonald's need to get up on what 5 Guys is on when it comes to them fries. Because I tell you like this, you order a small fry at 5 Guys.
$70.
Hamburger, fries, drink. It was like $60. I'm not paying $30 per person unless you're bringing that food to my table and refilling that drink. And honestly, at that price, I should be able to get a single of whiskey in there, and y'all don't even have a liquor license. Food prices are out of control, but 5 Guys they're on extra cocaine.
Eating something I think should be illegal. I just went to Taco Bell. I got a soft taco. And when they gave me my total, they said, would you like to round up by 50 cents for the Taco Bell Scholarship Fund? No.
Hell no.
I don't. I mean, like, in my heart, sure, but that doesn't make any sense. Because Taco Bell last year reported $1 billion in profits. Like, if I had $1 billion and I spent $100,000 a year, it would take me 10,000 years to spend $1 billion. 10,000 years. Why do you need my 50 cents that you're then gonna say was a charitable contribution and use it as a tax write?
Exactly. I be telling people that.
And all of your workers make minimum wage.
You stupid if you donating any money to any corporation. Meaning, like, when you go to Walmart and you check out and they ask you, do you want to donate to St. Jude? You stupid if you do it. Let Walmart donate to St. Jude on their behalf. And if you want to donate to St. Jude, do it yourself so that you can reap the benefits of your hard-earned money being given away to charitable things. Y'all be tripping, dog. Y'all just give y'all money to these corporations. They greedy, bro.
It's not that, it's marketing. You heard? Because with marketing, if you say to somebody, yo, listen, I'm gonna give you all of this, right? And you only got let's just say you only got a quarter left, right? Or nah, cause they don't really never do it with the quarter, like how they. Yeah, all right. Let's say you spending something. It's you got 75 cents. All right, now I ask you, would you want to donate that quarter? Most people is gonna say, yeah, they're gonna donate that quarter because don't nobody want no change. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to walk around jingling. You know what I'm saying? So they be like, oh, what's a quarter? But think about how many people frequent that establishment that would leave a quarter. At the end of the day, it's a lot of quarters, bruh. It's a lot of quarters. That's all.
$71.62 for 3 sandwiches, 2 of them that were grilled cheese and 2 soups.
How y'all justify that?
See, this is my bougie daughter stuff. All right, I don't do Panera Bread. I don't got Panera Bread money, dog. I don't think I don't recall eating any of that. Like, and if I did, I ate it off of somebody else that got it. Cause like, these are places that I'm like, you want me to do what now? That's like going to Starbucks. I'm not going to Starbucks, man. My child loves Starbucks, though. I'm not going to Starbucks, bruh. I'm cool with 7-Eleven. That's perfect for me. Let me get my cup and get over there. Put my little coffee in there. You know, stir that mug up. Hey, man. Y'all doing too much, man. 71. Woo-wee. You know what you need to do? This is a PSA. Everybody need to get you a little steak in these mugs before they go under, because, yeah, they caking right now.
162. Are you kidding me? Like, I know, guys, the Chipotle video, the McDonald's video, all these other videos of these places going crazy, but like Panera Bread was something where you could go and get like a half a sandwich, a little cup of soup, and a drink for like under $20. Is this how completely out of touch these companies have gotten when it comes to pricing this stuff?
Have these fast? You know what it is, bro? They gotta send their kids to private school. They gotta go to Mar-a-Lago to play golf with Donald Trump. They gotta travel Europe for 3 months in the summer. All that stuff don't come cheap, man. They gotta charge you $70 for grilled cheese sandwiches to make it work, bro. They got shareholders they gotta please, you know, investors that they gotta appease. They got real money coming out, bro. And unfortunately, we gotta pay for that shit if we want fast food, bro. It is what it is, man. We paying for the Lambos, the private jets, you know what I'm saying? The boarding schools that rich white folks send their kids to because they don't really love their kids. You know, that type shit. We paying for that, bro.
These food restaurants lost their damn minds. We're out running errands, door dashing, doing some things today. We pull into Burger King and I get a junior Whopper. My husband gets a Whopper. Why is just a Whopper, not the meal, just a Whopper, $9? I can go to a damn restaurant, get a better quality.
The Whopper is $9 where you're at, just for the Whopper, because the incentive is to make the Whopper $9, so you wouldn't buy just the Whopper, because we have to it's upselling, but it's upselling in a different way. Because now, why we say, you sure you want that? Would you rather have the meal for such and such cents more? So now for you, it seems like, okay, well, I'm saving if I just, because you're looking at the menu and you're saying, well, that medium drink is $4. This is, the fries medium is, well, we'll just throw a number out there, $2. Then, okay, if I'm saving $3 by getting them, why wouldn't I just get the meal? But see, in retrospect, you're paying up anyway. You're still paying more. I still got more out of you. Yes, you got more food, but I got more money out of you. Because you have to remember, any corporation, this is just entertainment purposes only, YouTube, don't ban me. They're not spending top dollar on the food they're giving to you. They're getting the bare minimum or just above grade so that they can wreak profit. I can't profit if I give you Angus beef as a burger and sell it to you for $6. I'm not gonna profit. So to make mass profit, that's it. No more.
Quality hamburger with French fries for probably $9.99.
What that say right there, y'all? $11.99 OM cheeseburger. I mean, she just said that, dog, for real.
Why the hell is anybody eating at fast food restaurants right now? I mean, we don't eat out at fast food restaurants very often, so I had no idea that a Whopper was $9 by itself. By itself! Never again. We will not be coming back to Burger King. $9 for a flipping Whopper. That's just...
Say, bro, she said she was looking for a different type of BBC. She wasn't looking for no barbecue bacon cheeseburger. She wants something else for $11. I'ma chill, y'all. I gotta relax.
Hey, yo, I see my nigga Willis on this Freaky Frog shit today.
Insane.
Chipotle is saying, if you're broke, then Chipotle is not the place for you.
Picked a great name, but your voice doesn't.
Chipotle, not the place.
So many words. Basically, he's saying that their core customer base, 60% of their core customer base are people who make over $100,000 a year. Yeah. So basically, they're saying that the majority of their customers, 60%, make over $100,000 a year. Therefore, they won't mind the 1% to 2% price increase because they can basically afford it. And those are the people they are targeting for their core audience regarding their new price increase. So basically, if you're broke, Chipotle is not the spot for you. Do not go to Chipotle. Their core customers are at $100,000 a year. They are confident that they can lean into that group a more meaningful way.
This is the craziest shit. Nah, I'm not buying that. You know why? Because most people that I know who are like high income earners, they track every dollar and they're more likely to not eat shit like Chipotle. You know, most of the rich people that I know, dog, and I know a lot of them because I used to say, well, I still do real estate, but a lot of these people are eating organic shit only. I'm talking about they are meticulous about what goes into their body, and a lot of them not eating Chipotle, bro. They eating shit like quinoa. You know what I'm saying? Waking up in the morning eating granola and oatmeal with no sugar. No Merc, none of that shit, bro. They eat healthy, dog. You know who keeping Chipotle in business? People who shouldn't even be spending their money on it because it's really not worth it. You making, $2,000 a month after taxes. Those are the people that's buying Chipotle. It's really not the $100,000 to $300,000 a year people, bro. I'm telling you, man. You go to Chipotle, look around, bro. You ain't seeing a whole bunch of. Let's be real, dog.
Shit ever. So I'm here at Chipotle and I just want to show you guys what I ordered. This is literally all that I ordered.
$100.
Just this. And this shit cost me $20. 19, but that's basically 20. $19 for one person. That's literally an hour of work for a lot of people in the world. This is crazy. And I'm on.
Yo, son, son. It's, you gotta remember you're paying for the building, the experience. Well, I ain't never sat in Chipotle, but I guess that's what you paying for. I know that's what you paying for when you go to that mall food court.
I'm here because I'm starving, but it's some bullshit.
I just paid $19 for this sad little sack of Taco Bell. Who remembers the glory days when you could roll through with your car full of all of your friends, get the entire menu practically for like $7?
I got Starbucks last week for the first time in a while and was absolutely floored by how much money it was, to the point where I think I finally reached my threshold of Starbucks actually being worth the money anymore. And over the past 5 years or so, there have been quite a few things that have reached that threshold for me and my husband, where we're trying to save money to do things that actually matter to us. So we've been really cutting back on the things that don't matter. And I've created certain rules for myself when it comes to spending money on things I don't necessarily need. So for one thing now, I am literally just getting McDonald's iced coffee for $1, or I'm going to support a local business if I want want coffee. I'm not spending $6 on a medium iced coffee anymore at Starbucks. A long time ago, Panera reached this threshold for me. It is just so expensive to eat there, and I feel like they give you less and less food every single time. I cannot remember the last time I went into a Panera. They are highway robbery. A couple summers ago, my husband and I went to a restaurant, a pretty standard restaurant. I'll say mediocre. And it was literally $60 for us to get lunch, no alcohol. So we drew a line in the sand that we were only doing fast casual, Jersey Mike's or Five Guys, or we were going to a nice restaurant. We're not doing any of the in between.
You gonna be mad when you buy it?
It's just not worth it to us at the end of the day. And alcohol, this is a huge one for us. We're both not big drinkers in general, and I will say when I lived in South Carolina for college, it was so much easier for me to justify getting a drink because it was $4.25 for a mixed vodka drink. Here, it's $15 for a cocktail on the cocktail menu. It's just not worth it to us at all. I think my husband got a canned cider. One of the last times we went out, it was legitimately $11. I was
oh, she said a wife got a canned cider. That's crazy. Why would he drink a canned cider?
I can't.
Apple?
I can't deal with this anymore.
Since when did fast?
Hey, but you know what's crazy though, dog? Back in the day when we was covering race relations, for instance, you had a lot of black women talking about, yeah, man, go get you a white man. You know, he gonna have a soft life. Man, she trying to budget so she don't gotta spend money at Taco Bell and these type of places and Starbucks. Man, she tripping about a $6 coffee, bro. What happened to the soft life, man? Y'all was out there cooking us black men we sending y'all to these concentration camps and shit. Whole time she trying to budget so she can buy a $6 Starbucks. Come on, man. Stop playing with us like that, bruh.
Are you having trouble trying?
Food costs just as much as a sit-down restaurant. We were at Chick-fil-A and it cost $60 for 4 of us to eat. 60.
You could have cooked that chicken.
That is a sit-down restaurant with a drink for the both of us and a kids meal.
2 kids meal.
2 kids meals. And that we're spending that
Applebee's,
on
maybe?
fast food. That's crazy to me.
Fast food has turned into sit-down restaurant prices.
I guess so.
When you go to get fast food now, you might as well go to a regular sit-down restaurant because it's almost equal in price.
Basically.
It really is crazy. In fact, I really think that this year, 2026, we're going to see a lot of fast food establishments close down. In fact, there are already talks of
what I'm going to say right now is not true. Entertainment purposes only. YouTube, do not come at me. And y'all going to come at me in the comments that I don't want you to. But for all you youngins out there, you probably don't know this. I'm a big movie head. I'm a movie buff. And y'all will see going through this that I'll correlate things to old movies because I watch a lot of movies. But for y'all out there that don't know, if you ever watched the movie Demolition Man, all right. In Demolition Man, Taco Bell was the elite restaurant to eat at. Was a Taco Bell. But it was a sit down inside. You go inside, you sat down, you got waited on. It was 5-star Taco Bell. All right, that's what everything is about to get down to. Everything is getting ready to be a sit down restaurant. Watch. And those that can't commute or change over, they're going to fold out. That's my prediction.
Of quite a bit that are closing down, but I think the trend is going to continue, especially as the year goes on, because they're not lowering their prices. I know they're coming out with more deals, in terms of maybe children eat free, or they're trying to say, oh, you get more on a value menu. They're really trying to get customers, their attention. And I've seen other healthier options they're trying now protein bowls and stuff like that. But I think because the line has been crossed at, with the price point, I think that's just it. Because that was the reason why people would go and get fast food. Otherwise, what's the point? So it is what it is. I think they're going to continue to see more and more closures. People just can't afford it anymore. The buy now, pay later programs that they've been offering even for fast food. Where are we? What world do we live in that we've come to that? fast food already is not good for us. So you know what? Maybe this is for the better. But let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think? Do you think that fast food is going to continue to thrive, or do you see that these businesses are going to be closing down because right now the demand's not there? The consumers are disappearing. You know, people don't have the money for that. So
you know what, bro? A little experiment I want to do right quick. All right, I need a question answered. Between these three fast food franchises, McDonald's, Burger King, and Chick-fil-A, can you give me the last 5-year reported profit for all three of these companies? And I want to know if it's trending upward or if it's trending downward. Because if they making more and more money each year, dog, what are we doing? What are we talking about here, bro? Okay, guys, trend overall upward. Yeah. They're making money hand over fist at McDonald's, bro. Look. In 2025, approximately $8.56 billion. For you people who don't know how big $1 billion is, just wrap your mind around this. $1 million is a big number, but it takes 1,000 millions to make 1 billion, and then you got to multiply that by 8.56 to get to what they made in 2025. God damn it, shit! They're making that money, man. Look, they went down slightly in 2022, and that could be because of the 19 situation. All right. Well, look, here go Burger King, bro. Let's see what they talking about, bro. They trending downward, but they still making money hand over fist. You know what I'm saying? Chick-fil-A. Oh my God. Boy, dog, I did not know Chick-fil-A was cooking like that, bro. Chick-fil-A reported $23.9 billion in revenue in 2025, dog. How is that even possible that McDonald's had 8.5? I thought there were way more McDonald's customers in locations.
I just got to throw this question out there. It's going to burn a hole in me. They're making all of this money, right? All of this money they're making, right? Where are they getting the food? Where are they getting all these burgers?
Than that what Chick-fil-A, bro. That is crazy, man. But y'all keep making them rich, man. They like your money in their pockets more than they like your money in your pockets.
Oh, you want a hot take? Why the fuck is fast food so expensive now? I was a fully grown adult when I could go to Taco Bell and get 2 tacos, a chips and cheese, and a water for $1.69. It was 59 cents a taco and 59 cents for the chips and cheese. This wasn't even that long ago. Now, I can't get out of Taco Bell without spending like $17 myself. What the fuck is that?
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it.
Bro, that was peak life. That was peak life.
Y'all be like, get the tenders, get the black and tenders, get the black and tenders. Do y'all know how much that is at Popeyes?
About 20.
I legit spent $25 just for a 6-piece black and tender with a side.
Highway robbery.
In the way in hell. All right, look, everybody, you can go to Trader Joe's. If you in Long Island, go to Trader Joe's. You can. It's a little more pricey, but not over dramatic. And it's good for you, and you take all that stuff home, and you can even make it easy for yourself. You can even use your air fryer. Stay away from your microwave. Use your air fryer. Use your stove. Let's cook. Stop giving these people our money. God. Anyway, y'all reached the end, and if you like this one, man, we're gonna get back down to some more stuff. And hold on, you ain't do it yet. Well, what you waiting on? Become a G like me and hit that like and subscribe button and join the G's. And to all my G's, I'll see y'all on the next one.